Hey everybody, welcome to Heat My Shorts. Today's Tincture Tuesday again. I'm out in the truck this morning. I'm just up in the hills, kind of nearby where I live. I've got Maggie laying down beside me. Usually she's sitting where this camera is sitting, but it zooms in too close if it sits right beside me, so she's got to snuggle up beside me. We flipped up the armrest today, and she's sitting in the middle. So today, being Tincture Tuesday, I have a review of a tincture from Nick at HellGarden. Maggie was laying down, now she's kind of getting in the way. This is a tincture I've never tried before. This is HellGarden's root beer. It doesn't want to focus there. This is a little bit difficult because Maggie's a little bit of glare going on there too, but you get the idea. This is root beer from Nick at HellGarden. Now I have my phone with me and I have his list of what's in this tincture. So, root beer from HellGarden. Butch Taylor Scorpions, Red Ghost Scorpions, Trinidad Mariga Scorpions, HellGarden Cerberus, and Triple X is what's in the root beer tincture. Now I'm actually not sure if it's also flavored with actual root beer flavoring of some sort. I know that the Starburst are flavored with Starburst and the Jolly Ranchers are flavored with Jolly Ranchers. I'm not sure about the root beer, but I guess there is one way to find out. We will try a drop of this. Now it actually getting warm in here fast. So maybe I'll even unbuckle first and take this jacket off, because it's getting warm out there. It's getting sunny and it's getting warm in here. And we're gonna be going for a drive after I do this drop of tincture, so I don't want the windows down when we go for a drive. The windows are kind of down right now. The one behind the camera is down just to cool it down a little bit in here. But there we go. We shed a layer and feeling a little bit cooler already. Maggie is right in the way of the camera. She's hilarious. She's standing up now. She's sitting in the tiny little middle seat of the truck, in the front seat. My faces are pretty red already. I'm pretty warm in here. I typically run really warm body temperature wise. That's why you'll almost like never see me with a shirt with sleeves on it. I always cut the sleeves off of shirts. If you buy me a shirt and I cut the sleeves off of it, that means I like it, because that means I'm gonna wear it. If I don't cut the sleeves off, it's uncomfortable for me. The neck too. I also cut the necks out of them just because I feel like the shirts are choking me. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked here. I like to get sidetracked. That is a small little drop. Okay, so here we have about half the dropper full. This is HellGarden's. Well, you know what? It smells a little root beer-like. I'll have to ask the boss about that. I'll have to ask HellGarden if there's any root beer in this. I love root beer. I don't drink a lot of pop, a lot of sodas these days, but when I did, root beer is my favorite. Absolutely. So, HellGarden's root beer tincture. Cheers, everybody. Let's heat my shorts. Oh, that one's gonna make me sneeze. Oh, that hurt. That sneeze brought it up into my sinuses. And it immediately increased the burn more when I did that. This has got a nice flavor. It's kind of mellow, flavor-wise. The heat-wise, it feels like a... I'd call that a 5, but like I say, it was like a 3 right before I put the sorry, I'm just putting the window up. Somebody's about to drive by. I was at about a 3 before I sneezed, and the sneeze immediately just brought it right up to my eyes and my nasal cavity. And now I'm back down to a 4. It's kind of like well, I just jammed myself in the nose. The burn in the nose kind of went away pretty quickly. Now I'm left with just a tongue burn, little bit of a throat burn, nothing too serious. It's nice. You'll have to ask him if it's got root beer in it. Cool. I like it. Now, let's see if we can give you a little pan of the hillside here. Just up in the farmlands above my home. And there's Maggie again. And there's me. So, root beer, tincture from HellGarden. I like it. It's good. It's got a good kick to it. Not too bad though. What do you think, my friends? Should we go for a little drive? Got my Boba Fett on the dash there. Hans dice hanging in the mirror. Couple of Star Wars things for Nicholas Hoist. And some of the other Star Wars fans in the fam. Now let's go for a little drive. We're just in the country roads here. That's just the pavement up ahead of us here. And this is just where the gravel road starts. I absolutely love these hillsides, this area up here. The ranch lands above Kamloops. Most of the time, when I'm shooting my outdoor videos, this is the area that I'm in. Just because it's so close to home for me, it's so beautiful and open, it's quiet. We might pass a vehicle or two on our drive here, but yeah, see how here comes one right now. But it's really not busy. Most of the traffic is just ranchers and construction, because some of this area closer to my home is being developed. You can hear the truck groan there. I don't know what that sound is that it's making, but I just started doing that recently. The transmission in this truck slips really bad. It has an automatic transmission, and sometimes it just doesn't want to grab the gear. Sometimes it slips and grunts and makes all sorts of funny noises and unwanted operation. And I should also mention that this video is, I want to say, like, almost entirely inspired by Nicholas Hoist's video. He did a cruising on Capsaicin video. Oh, look at that, it's snowing a little bit. Excuse me. I believe he said he lives in Maryland, Virginia. I'm not that familiar with the geography down south, so I'm not really too sure about where that is. I get that it's on the east side of the states, pretty close to the border, if I am not mistaken, but I very well could be mistaken. But yeah, Nicholas did a video where he was just doing some drops of tincture and driving around in the city and showing us where he lived. So I thought that was a really cool idea. I really like the idea of doing that. This area up here is not very exciting. There's not a lot going on. It's just nice and open and chill. This is where I go to relax a lot of the time. Nice little barn on the side here. If you follow me on Instagram at all, and you saw my my picture where I was playing guitar in the back of the truck, and excuse me. Oh, excuse me, just got burnt in the throat. This is where I was playing guitar in the back of my truck when the coyotes were howling along with me. I was parked pretty much right here. It's just a really cool spot. And that was such a cool experience to be up here where there's no electricity with my portable amp. And learning guitar, you know, I'm in the learning stages absolutely of guitar. I mean, you kind of always are. That's kind of the fun of it. But I thought it was really cool to be up here playing guitar in the middle of nowhere. Coyotes howling along, Maggie sitting beside me in the back of the truck. Yeah, it was a very country metal moment for me. Absolutely, because you know, I consider myself somewhat of a country guy. I live in the country, and I love the lifestyle, and even some of the music. I'll be honest with you, I love pretty much all music, like a little bit of everything. Country music included. I've always been a big fan of Johnny Cash and the Highwaymen and Willie Nelson and, you know, all that old school sort of stuff. Yeah, the Highwaymen, all sorts of good stuff. But not all country, not by any means. Not all heavy metal either. Most of my friends look at me and know me as a metalhead, but I don't like all metal. There's a lot of metal out there that's absolutely unlistenable to me. It's just noise. But I just like music in general. I just like variety. I guess that's what it really comes down to, is variety. So let's see. Yeah, right up here on the left is actually where I filmed my Dirty Dick's hot sauce review. It was just on the side of the road up here, overlooking all this stuff. All the stuff to our right. More farmland down there, homestead down there by the lake, corrals. We just actually got a dump of snow yesterday. It was looking like spring. It was feeling like spring. And then we got like a snowstorm with a windstorm. It was pretty wild actually. And now we got a little bit of snow hanging around. Yeah, right here on the left. That's where I filmed my Dirty Dick's hot sauce review. And again, I gotta say, don't be afraid of that name, Dirty Dick's hot sauce. That's a really good hot sauce. I'm a little bit, not upset, but I regret staying away from it for so long. I just avoided it because of the name. But, you know, a name is just a name, really. I mean, I still bought it, didn't I? Somebody actually recommended it, and that's what took me to take the plunge and try it out. Oops, sorry, Megs. Bought Maggie on the nose. Now that she's sat upright, it's almost a little hard to shoot the camera over this way. That's alright. She loves her cuddles. She loves sitting beside me. Maybe I'll do one more little drop here. Oh, we're behind a tractor now. That's a cool tractor. Tell you what, I will have a little dropper right here then, I guess. I'll let him get a ways ahead. I don't know where he's going, but do a little drop here. Let him get a little ways ahead. I know there's a right-hand turn up ahead, so hopefully he's taking that route. If not, maybe he'll see me coming up behind him or give me some room on the other side. So, another little glass of root beer. Cheers, everybody. Heat my shorts. Oh, now I don't even see the tractor. I guess there's a dip in the road up ahead. Woohoo! That's yummy. That's tasty. I do think that it has some root beer flavor in it. But the mind is a powerful thing too. Nick, great job, buddy. You're doing so well at this stuff. This stuff is all amazing. Every product from you is so good. Keep it up, buddy. You're doing so good. Love HellGarden. Let's go a couple more minutes down the road, and then we'll see how we're doing, okay? I can see the tractor up ahead there again now. Here we are. All right. Oh, perfect. He's turning right. Perfect timing. Happy Tincture Tuesday, everybody. I also want to mention that later today I will be participating in this week's Tincture Tuesday meeting with Johnny Scoville and the Chase the Heat gang. Rhett Griffin's going to be there, Grizzly Heat. A little bit greasy here. I forget who else, to be honest. I really hope that Jay from Heating Up is going to be there. He's been commenting on the videos lately and just being so supportive of me and the channel, and I really appreciate that. There's been a lot of people in the comment section in the last couple days just being so supportive, so encouraging, so uplifting, and I really appreciate that. This family is just awesome. Can't thank you guys enough. Little greasy there. Almost thought I was going to need 4x4 there. We're on a bit of a hill here. It's probably hard to tell. The camera never really shows you the incline that you're on. But yeah, make sure that you keep an eye on the channel later. Let's see, we're going to be meeting today at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you can all definitely count on me taking at least an hour to organize the footage and maybe even rig up a split screen. I'm almost at the point where I'm ready to try editing together at split screen. Now we're at the hill crest, heading back down into the valley. But yeah, it'd be really nice if I could get a split screen of my footage on one side of the screen. Excuse me, pepper burp there. And then you know, everybody else's screen on the other side, whether it be a multi-screen or a cycling screen that kind of just shows whoever's talking. I think a multi-screen is the best way to go about that, just because a lot of the times you'll have more than one person talking, and you know, you don't want to have the microphone stolen away from you just because someone's talking louder than you or something. Here's a little detour on the side of the road here. Little not recommended for cars trail. There's a bit of a hill down here. It feels very slippery right now, actually. I'm not sure if you can tell. When I apply the brakes, I slide a little bit, but that's okay. Now we're heading down into the incline. This stuff is therapy to me. It really is. Driving my truck out in the bush like this, I just absolutely love it. This is, if I'm having a bad day or if I'm feeling cooped up, this is my other home. I can just head out in the truck and head out to the bush or cruise around town or even just sit in the truck if I want. That's the beauty of it. It's my own personal universe. What was that? That's an Atmosphere song. My car is like my own personal universe. I like that. That's a good one. So now we are descending down into back into the Kamloops area. You can kind of see the well, you might be able to see. Yeah, you can see them. I can see the screen there. The surrounding hillsides in the background there. No other real areas around here. Oh, a little bumpy there. There's a couple of shoot spots down the hill a ways, towards town even further, where I've done quite a bit of video shooting. And I guess I'll take you down that way. Maybe I'll take you until the pavement. I think that's a good way. We'll go from pavement to pavement. Because we're not actually, I think we're not actually in Kamloops right now. We'll have to, I know that we leave Kamloops right when we leave the dirt road up above Kamloops there. But I can't remember at what point we enter the city limits again. Yeah, you can definitely see we've got some snow here lately. Phone's doing something there. This is where we used to fire off our model rockets. We used to have little rocket kits with, they're almost like a little firecracker for an engine in them. And you light them off and you fire them up in the air, and they deploy their parachutes with another charge, and then you gotta go chase them down and find them in the field. Funny thing about that is that I think we only actually ever retrieved one rocket. One of my buddies, I won't say his name, but he did a sweet paint job on one of his rockets and fired it off actually in town, and it ended up on the roof of a school. And some other guy, one of the other buddies, acquaintances, volunteered to jump up on the roof and got it. So that was the one rocket that we ever got back. Everyone up here, I think, we could not find them. They go too high up in the air, and we literally couldn't even see them, so we lose sight of them, and then we just can't find them. Even with I think the parachutes were even like neon pink or something like that, and still just never found them up here. So somewhere in here there's soggy cardboard composted rockets in the fields. This spot in the road is pretty rough actually, because I think it was Hydro that was up here recently with some big trucks doing some work on the poles, and they had some big trucks up here that just rutted the road right out. It sounded like a Scooby-Doo line, didn't it? Sounded like Scooby-Doo should be saying that. But they never really fixed it. They just left it kind of a mess. So I guess us driving over the mud will flatten it back out, or whatever, rut it back out worse, one of the two. Now right up here is a very interesting little spot actually. This is the exact spot that this truck tipped over. Beginning of January, I think, beginning of February. There's this corner right here. I took this corner about this fast, no joke. And I just lost grip right here and went up the hillside, and this tree right here, yeah, right up here, rode up and flopped over on our side, right here. Doing about 30 kilometers per hour. It was so embarrassing. It should not have happened, but, you know, stuff happens. Right up here on the left, this little pull out here, this is where I filmed my first Robbie dropper. I just pulled over right there and filmed my Robbie dropper. Let's see, right here on the right, this is where I filmed I think 3 videos up here. The Pocky Mucho Nacho one. Something very recently, I can't remember which one very recently, like in the last couple days, but I just can't seem to remember which one it was. And then one other one. Yeah. And we're getting pretty close to the end of the line here. Try to pan over towards town there. Oh, I'm kind of missing it. I'm going really slow. I'm going like 20k right now, so I am operating the camera somewhat, but I'm also not even really looking at it. I kind of have an idea of where it's pointing, so there we go. I know this is kind of a, you know, more laid back, more low-paced video, but it's just like going for a drive with me, and I'm showing you the sights around my area, around my home. Here we are coming back up on Kamloops again. Kind of a nice view going into it there. I'm going to end the video here. I hope you all have a great day. It's Tincture Tuesday. Make sure you get some tincture in you. And I don't know if you'll still be able to get in on this Zoom meeting at this point. You may have missed the boat on this week, but email Johnny Scoville at chasetheheat@gmail.com, I think, and give him your selfie with some tincture for next week, and get in on our tincture Zoom call. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it, and it looks like Canadian residents are allowed in this week, so we will see you there, and I will be uploading footage to this channel this evening as well. So, have a great day. I love you all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell someone you love them today. And you know what? I love you. Thanks for being here, everybody. Cheers. This has been another episode of Heat My Shorts. Bye-bye.